Hi guys, another marksmanship class in progress. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most important, in my eyes, components of good marksmanship, and it is honesty. Guys, I cannot tell you how many times when talking or working with the new, especially new snipers, but it's not just for the new guys. It kind of goes for the very well experienced too. And we talking and we trying to work with each other, and you quickly learn that the guy is not really being honest, and it's not giving me a feedback, honest feedback after each shot. So I cannot help you, and if you're shooting alone, if you don't have a spotter, you cannot help yourself if you're not honest with yourself, and if you're not honest with your team buddy or whoever you work with, right? If you're not providing the honest feedback after each shot, if you keep lying to yourself, nothing is going to happen. And I have seen this over and over and over again. And what I mean by honest feedback, after breaking a shot, you as a trigger puller, you do know what you did. And if you keep telling yourself or your teammate every time after they shot, center body of the mess, that's how you break, right? I broke the trigger, it was perfect break, and it went straight to the center of the body of the mess. And then you're looking at the shot, and of course the shot is, half size target to the left or to the right, or 1 mil above it, right? So something is not right. And what I mean by the lack of honesty, if you keep giving to me a bad feedback after your shot, I cannot fix your mistakes, and all we're going to have down the line is going to be frustration. And the same goes to yourself. It kind of takes a self-discipline when you're shooting and you have that reticle on target, and you should know when you're pulling the trigger, okay, was it clean break? Did I had the reticle in the right place when I broke the shot? And sometimes I'm watching the guys, I don't even know the guy, but I'm watching the guy shooting, and like you could see the frustration building in. So something is not right. Assuming that the hardware is working fine, I always see that the shooter or human as the weakest link behind the gun, right? So if we eliminated all the hardware mistakes and issues, it's on you, and it is basically sitting in your head what to do after the shot and how to fix yourself. If you will keep telling yourself that, nope, I broke perfectly fine, everything was steady, and I took a good shot, but the rounds are flying somewhere else, then you will never improve. And I want to bring that element, honesty to the marksmanship, because in my eyes, this is the one of the most important components. Be honest with yourself first, be honest with yourself, and then be honest with your teammates. Always provide the honest feedback. There is no shame. From time to time, everyone screws up the shot, right? And that is nothing to be ashamed of it. That's why we train and try to get better. But be honest about that feedback so you can help yourself or others can help you. Another thing what I would like to talk today shortly is, should you take a shot? And what I mean by this, first of all, if you are in a non-tactical situation and you hunting, sometimes I know people rush because you have that adrenaline boost and you feel, that deer is at the 400 yards, and should I take it? Should I take that shot? I will tell you that much. If you are not fully confident that this is going to be a good shot, even in non-tactical situation, I would strongly advise you to not take that shot. I know some people are rushing and they love rolling a dice on it, but I'm telling you, it is not worth it. I have seen deer, which they were really screwed up badly by the bad shots, by people taking a bad shots. And even if you will kill it, but the animal is just jumping around and going in circles, I mean, there is no, or there's very little pride in that. So that's non-tactical situation. That's just the hunting, right? If you don't wanna, if you are not confident that this is going to be a good shot, and this goes back to honesty. Are you honest with yourself? Do not take that shot. Even if it's only 50 yards, but you rushed, your heart is pumping up, and you're moving all over the place, and you are not confident that this is going to be a good shot, don't take it, pass it. Now, in the tactical situation, again, can you afford to not take a shot? If you have that luxury of not taking the shot, you don't have to return fire immediately or whatever, or you are setting up an ambush and you are not ready because you stumble upon something, don't take the shot. The consequences for this may be much more severe than just running away animal in non-tactical situation if you missed. In a tactical situation, tactical environment, you may pay for it with your own life, or you may put others at risk. So always think and evaluate, okay, if I'll take a shot right now, if this is not the rush moment, right? What are the consequences of pulling that trigger? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Maybe you can gain more intel from it, or see what the situation is looking like without taking a shot, and that's the much more valuable information than putting a bullet and putting someone to sleep. You have to evaluate that, and you have to judge on the spot and kind of be ready for it too. So mentally you have to be prepared for the consequences of taking the shot, and this is not just taking someone's life, but what is going to happen afterwards, and what is the mission, and what is your goal, right? Also, remember that what you may see in that moment right now, when I look through the crosshairs, through the scope, that may be not the whole picture yet. Maybe, I see the few targets, but maybe there is someone else behind it. So if you do not have a support on the back, and you don't want to compromise your position, maybe it is better to not take that shot. So going back to honesty, be honest with yourself. Are you ready to take the shot? And if you are ready to take that shot, what are the consequences for it, and what is the mission, or what is my goal, even in non-tactical situations. So as you can see, a lot of mental stuff. I'm trying to get into your head to get you into that habit of being a better trigger puller, better marksman, and I think it starts a lot with what you have with in your head, with the thought process, and how you lining everything down, and of course honesty. All right, enough with the bullshit talk. As always, thank you for watching. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can stay connected to our videos. I'm done talking. If you have any questions, post them underneath of the video, and I'll try to answer it as best as I can. All right, guys, I'm going back to shooting just for fun. See, these two were really good shots. All right, thank you guys, bye.